Hey, what's up, people? Frank here with a new video, and today I want to talk a little bit about power, peace, and different stages of development. See, as people, we go through, and by the way, everybody does that, we go through different levels of the development of our personality, okay? And that also correlates with the structures in our brains, okay? Now, as a child, that is younger than I think 4, you don't really have a concept of other people's perspective. Okay, you're completely egocentric, and everybody is supposed to think as you do. You can't fathom that there are other perspectives. After that, you start to realize that other people might see the world different than you. Okay, then we go into a phase where we start to um, identify with a group. Okay, we you know we identify with our tribe. You know, whatever your ethnic group, your gender, whatever it might be. Next, you understand that it's not just about the small group, but that different groups are interacting as well, and you have to act in a way where you are responsible for a harmonious environment. And you understand that laws and stuff like that are necessary to have things go smoothly, right? After that, there's a level of the, you know, ruthless person once again, right? You have understood all the levels before, and then you become like more egocentric again, where you are more focused on your own selfish gain. And it's kind of like the archetype of the ruthless businessman that like destroys the environment in order to attain selfish gains, right? After that, there's another level where you once again you build on all of these levels that you have understood throughout your development, and see it from a broader perspective. You understand that you have a responsibility for the whole, okay? And there are many more. But what these stages all have in common is they take you from a smaller or not so broad perspective to a meta perspective. Okay? The more you learn, the more you develop, the more you expand your awareness, the more you understand the consequences of your actions, and the more you understand that you have a responsibility when it comes to the collective. You understand yourself as a part of a greater whole. What is also the case is that each new level brings you a whole new level of power. The more meta you go, the broader you view, the greater your understanding of those levels before that you went through. And you are able to operate from a much higher level with much more impact, much deeper impact, and much broader consequences. So that seems to be kind of like you could call it a self-protective mechanism in the universe, because the more you understand these levels below and the higher you can go, the more you understand yourself and perceive yourself as part of it, but at the same time you're able to affect it more. Now, coming back to my field of expertise, sorcery, I can tell you from experience that the broader your perspective, the higher your states of consciousness, or the states of consciousness that you can attain, the more you're able to affect. So, the greatest power comes with the broadest perspective. And at the same time, you understand that everything is actually part of you and you are part of everything. Once you do that, it is hard to be completely identified with the physical self anymore. And that will reduce suffering. You might feel the pain of opposition. Okay, if somebody goes against you, if somebody tries to hurt you, you feel hurt that is triggered. However, the suffering goes away because you understand that it is all part of the whole. Where am I going with this? Now, for one, the greatest level of power in magic will be attained if you open yourself up to that perspective. This can be learned, and the concrete realization of that will be attained through meditation. And once you expanded your awareness in that way, your work with the spirits and whatever you want to do with this is going to be much more potent and beneficial. But at the same time, you will increase the level of your inner peace. So there's a win-win situation. And most of the people that go that route, yeah, they go through stages like that, like egoistic phases, sadistic phases, and whatnot, many different forms of, or many different levels of awareness. But the highest level always comes with a level with a certain amount of compassion and understanding. Okay, so once again, a win-win situation. Power and peace, inner peace, go hand in hand. And the broader your perspective, the more power you will attain. Okay. Now I'll leave it at that. And if you want to learn either meditation or sorcery, click the links below this video. You'll be taken to Facebook groups that correspond to meditation or sorcery, and I'll add you and we'll take it from there. I hope you got something out of this video, some food for thought maybe, and I'll leave it at that. Frank White signing out. Be well, see you in the next video.